came in my head the J word. Not that bird which is a. It's not that bird which imitates the voices of other birds. But yeah, that is it. Jason, just because Michael Jason mentions, I don't know, some other guy, J Dreamer, and he's also Jason and J. Oh, J, so J Dreamer. It's not always the. So that is it. So the J bird, not the J is the important part, or maybe, I don't know. But, can you mind that the J bird is, it must be this. Family of Corvinus, interesting. Because let's cut in short. This bird. Fucking let's. So Hungarian says soipu. I don't know what means soipu. What means the bird. But with other words, this bird is called this Garrulus glandiarus. Garrulus glandiarus. It's called Matthias bird. Matthias bird in Hungarian. But interesting, I'm crazy. Sometimes games also with other connections. So Matthias bird. But similar to, it is similar to Madeira. The Americans also say sometimes not say Madeira. Sounds like Madeira, But Mode, it puts R, is fruit in Hungarian. To say if you bird, dit again, bird, so this bird, called Matthias madár. Matthias is in Hungarian Matthias, Fucking whatever. So right. Matthias is Matthias, how to say. Let's put the raven. Interesting you say that makes part of a family of Corvidae, so the ravens and others, even is not looks exactly whatever. Corvine, Ungarn, Matthias, Matei, Romania, Slavi, Matthias, and this say it came in my head because this bird I know imitates the sound of other birds. So he said officially said for this J bird is Garrulus, I say that. Garrulus glandiarus. Officially say the soiku, but in popular languages say the Matthias. Matthias is Matthias. And what does this bird imitates? Imitate. So not metaletes like what Matthias would, I want to say. So that's what they're doing. They're making to put the Hungarians, because probably not people invented this. Even they said in a popular language it's called Matthias bird. And officially is so Soiku or whatever. Soiku, Sai Hungarian wow. I don't know what. So this bird imitates, let's say, I guess it imitates even the hawks, like not the hawks but the not the buzzards. I heard that. Bra in high school. Ja. Mimik. Buzard, I heard that they imitated Buzard. Mimikry Mise. Once you heard that, you already know it's the jaybird, not the hawk. Especially when jaybird is more close to you. The hawks, if you approach it, they fly away. So that's how they inventing the, you know, say the popular Ungaran is saying Matthias bird. Why we call it Matthias bird has to do with Corvinus. It was interesting why, but I probably simply to observe, but I don't see now. It came in my head because, you know, imitate, but it is a Matthias. So Matthias size. But why then? So they let the Ungaran say, call it Matthias bird, but we don't know what the fuck we call it like this, because in English means, or Latin, probably imitating is I said in Latin, let's say, well, what it's. There was Corvinus also can be said was imitator, so what you say, copying something, mimic, what you say, he's pushed by officials that he was big Renaissance king, you know. He had even some biblioteca Corviniana, which, if you say disappeared, they psyopic has to say the Hungarians that the ugly Westerners came then, or the Turks, and destroyed and stole it, Corviniana library, that library in that form never existed, probably, you know. Existed something, but probably same thing with like Alexandrian library and shit. So he was like a big imitator of Western Renaissance culture, you know, from Italy, and even his origin was put by his, by in fact the biggest, how to say, Bonfini, who wrote the Chronicle, biggest history of Hungarians from 15th century book, which is the biggest, most largest book about Hungarian history, how to say, starting from Scythians to. He made up that he was had origins from some Corvus Italian family from the time of Constantine the Great, and I don't know. Interesting, Constantine the Great is put on February, I guess, same date on Wiki that was born. For this exists source, but for that, I don't know. So they know some shit. Like this. Constantine is born, sadly. Who goes to Mohammed numbers. Mohammed Mette, same name. So you know, they put us to call this bird stoico in official language, how they say, ornithology. But we say Matthias bird, which imitates other birds. So imitate Mette and Matthias, you know. But has sense in English, I don't know, probably Latin originating, say it. Interesting, the Matthias word, if I put the S letter, marching Hungara misade, you know. So, Matthias, Mette, imitate, Mette, but Hungara had a messe, misade, so imitating, how to say. Imitates other birds. So that's how I'm making up to probably artificial languages, and we mix up everything. So we are reset, amazing. Now, the popular language we say Matthias, we don't know what is by Matthias? Connected to Corvinus or what? It's copy of something else. Everything is black guys. They are important, so they are not somewhere. So they are Huns also, how to say so. Hunja the Hungaram is sleep extinguished, Hunja also means that. This is similar to Hun word, right? And they say they are Valakian origin. So provide the most, which is Hune in sense of sleeping out. This is say that Valakia, which is good because Valakia is black. What I occupies Vienna here. I don't know, Enki came sort of goes to Hungarian fucking revolution. Hungarians beaten by Germans in football in final. July 4, I guess. So America founding date. Here Enki came from America. And he occupies Vienna in 85, June 5. So not July 4 or 5, but June 5, you know. Okay. Hirotila's last son is beheaded. The beheaded is not like he's disappeared, but he appeared. The Hungarians beheaded, let's say, because they beat it until in football, they beat it even Brazil, everybody, even in the World Cup, in Switzerland. But the final they lost with Germans with a 3-2 score. Meanwhile, they were leading with a 2. So it was 2-0. After they ended with a 3-2 for Germans. Germans obtained Germans. Jesus said Anunnaki came from America, Mare Sea. Germans. Let's show you that when they lost the this what is this number? Rainy day. Weather rainy. Jason says when Enki approached the earth was much flooding, you know. Here, probably, you know. Against America is sea. German probably is a 10 Ger man. 10 Ger in fucking Hungarian is sea. But then 5 plus 5 kings, vikings, 8 plus 8 is 5 in Hungarian. The Ottomans, even I heard that some Turkish chronicler says to Matthias Corvinus that Vajna settles his Scythians, so Hungarians, in Vienna. You know? So, Ottomans says. Probably settled Ottomans. Vienna is coming. Even in this year, occupied battle. Here, Neustadt, but Hungarians call it a new start in German, probably one of the new city, new place, stadium, interesting stadium, and here goes with football. On August 14, 17, and Hungarian this place is called Becsúly High, which means Vienna new place. Vienna is coming. He's called Vienus, called Kara Black in Turkish, so he's black, so it's about something bigger, not some stupid Hungarian king who occupied the city in Austria and Vienna new place, means in Hungarian. But it seems like Vienna next to new, so new place, a new place change again. Place change, Anunnaki. When Jesus said Anunnaki approached the earth, there was much flooding. Enki said, it's in the book of Enki, I don't know. No, much flooding, fucking football final is rainy. Until now, the Hungars beaten everybody. Ovviamente quelle del Birotto Ben cos'è? Bobby Nova. They beaten everybody. What the Nazi fucking. So, of course, was wonder because everything was the Hungarians beating everybody. Everything is under control, you know. So not happens like rises golden team of Hungary until here. They beaten everybody. Here is we say, including the quarter. It's as we say, not on my including quarter. Well, yes, semi-final. So they beaten everybody until now. Puskás. Puskás means gun in Hungarian. Gunner. Gunman. What to say. November 17th. Yeah, no. So this is no, because everything under control. Same as was controlled to Hungarian to be beaten here. It's not just happened with Germans. So miracle happened and the Germans became so they I don't know they were hit by some thunderstruck I don't know and they became better like the Hungars. This is all the shit show what they say so. Ja, dit is al, want het is July 4th, America Day. So Enki came from America, the Shumer, same. So we went from Sealand, what? Mare, Sea. Corvinus Vienna, copy of something. I don't still don't know how he can be associated with copy. Copying the sound because the bird is imitating. But I put this out somewhere in videos already. So Enki came, let's see what other number 50 on uno arrive, Jason said like this also. Meanwhile, we are close to attention, so founding of America here, 7 years or 5 years, or you know. The same stories matter. Hungarian, Corvinus stories, America, Columbus story, Enki story, the same fucking things. Look man, Azov is formed in Kiev. And Black Lives Matter movement starts, I guess. Wiki says. So again, something black, you know. He's the Black King, because he's Raven, Corvinus. Unja they sleep again. With Black Lives Matter, Azov again save obviously bird in not in Visi Hungarian is water so and the war starts in the treasure right 8 years before the began 11 years old. It is different interesting Mario Art the German researcher says that there are duplications with this which is there was almost greatest stair cycle, the 32, you know. He started his wars in versus Vienna, he said, at least in the biggest Hungarian military book, started his wars versus Austria in 83 already. So that exact came out, no, 81, Austria. So approximately Azov's Corvinus is connected like this, yeah, with this cycle, with crazy name similarities, occupies Vienna on August, Vienna new place. So new place is place when he's coming in Latin, when any Enki name is similar. He occupies that Neustad. August 14 is they say that they will surrender and enter the city here. That's why he said in that book. The greatest cycle goes where? The Hungarians beat the biggest defeat of Hungars from Germans. In 33 already they were beaten by Heinrich Flowe again, you know, Flowe. Here, but this is the biggest by Otto, you know, Ottomans. Plus 1,000 years Hungarians better in football. Also by Germans. Interesting event named. Why West German? Vast Ungarn mi lost. East Ashet is fallen. That means the East and West is fallen also. I don't know. But Vast is Ungarn is lost. East Ashet is fallen. Romania on közút. Kasúti, how to say. Caucasian probably. Caucasians are Anunnakis. Fallen angels. We are fallen. We are angels, but we are slaves, how to say. So Jesus is right, how to say. So what the fuck are... Yeah, so... crazy. So, beetje... Is Vienna new place is called Edge, Uje. Hungarian, which means Vienna new place. But bechulat in Hungarian means honor. Look here. Bech Új High, occupied in August 1417, greatest basically. A big defeat of Hungarians Hungarians not anymore going to west to invade and shit, you know. But from Germans, August 10, also August. Dus again, goes where Honorius Emperor in Ravenna. Guess when? August 15 again. Honorius becsületi Hungarian. But I went from Vienna, you know. That's in Ravenna, and here the Raven King. Raven, occupied Vienna. You know? So that, these things are the same, man. This is fucking theater and all this history, all this artificial. Honorius Ravenna. Here, look, came down that, right? Died here, August 15, Ravenna. Here the Raven King, Corvinus is Raven. Occupied, you know. He will call it just. You know, just and honor and going together, right? Becsület honor. But Becs is Vienna, Hungarian. It can be west also if you can read east, and PBV, Fintes or west. Here they are beaten by West Germans 1,000 years later. You know. July 4, America founded later in 776, but here we have Enki from America, Jason says. So, also the Black Lives Matter, Black against something called Raven, Black King, fucking, you know. And even with, so Hungars beaten 1,000 years again later by Germans, but in football. Plus since 26 beaten by Russians also, so it was a big fucking huge ritual. But with our blood, how to say, so it was fucking parasites for the sake of fucking ritual, which means they're copying something from the real history, they know, but we don't, we just, like me just trying to figure out what the fuck is it, you know. I just see there's similarities, but I don't know the real history, you know. But they know probably, so but they must make this fucking ritual for some reasons. Those who are with more higher intelligence or spirituality, they can explain why they're doing this. I don't know. But for the sake of ritual, they must make this. But probably this is bloody important for them. But we are dying. Meanwhile, they're making this shit, you know. They're bleeding, dying, fighting, and like fucking stupid. We are like in a fucking cage or the Colliver, how to say, like in a prison planet, how to say. William Ringer, England. Angeland. Interesting too. You know. Alright, but I just wanted this because the J burde, the Eurasian J iMiTates, Hungarian call it say in popular language, but popular, I don't believe it also that the popular people, how to say, so the countryside people, you know, who can preserve more the ancient culture, language and memory and legends and ballads, popular, you know, these folk tales and, you know, they also were put there, man, after reset, you know. What the fuck, they survived and the city dwellers were cleaned out. No, 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 everybody would probably, but. Wat Matthias kan copying man. Wat hij kopieerde. If in Hungarian Matthias bird is the J bird which copies the sound of other. What the fuck can we copy? Copy in Romania means kid, child. Which logic was copy also in Romania, because Latin originating word probably. Means also copying, like imitating, how to say. And the child to copy in Romania is your copy, right? So they look like you. It's simple. What Matthias was fucking copying. I don't know, I just have like a copy. But the P letter in Slavic looks like the small N. So kunnen or köppen. Copying Anunnaki. So Anunnaki has, or Enki has only any qualities, right? Fuck me. Copy. Canopy, vapor, je bent een vapor canopy worden. Je bent een canopy worden. Het is zo, het can be, because canopy, but the P letter in Slavic looks like N. The Britain P letter in Slavic looks like the two T letters, I guess. You know, so canopy, kanate. So kanat is a wing in the Turkish. And Anunnaki is the neke. Jason said in Greek mythology or something, anedoti. But also, it says that they are Anunnaki in that mythology Greek. So, but anedoti already has the letters, not that. But that is similar, so you just say the tenor, right? So, and there's the here also. So, kanat wings. And if I done it, so how to say so? Now let's say the Anunnaki anedot has the Tunneke letters, or the Dunneke, then Mark, then 10, maybe, you know. Hunjadi name, so their name, family name, which otherwise means, like I said, is slipping out, extinguished. And the Anunnaki is extinguished from America or somewhere. Hyundai. HD. First in your background here and HD, right? But the GK also can interchange. So I change it now to K, N, and dit changes to T. So the Hunjadi is Anunnaki and Anunnaki. Yeah, I say that it is. But also the vapor, canopy, what the flying heck is it? Vapor is ship, I say there. The last, I said something in the last video that Giza game sheep or something, and then so Walpole Canopy was there, and then Golden Age, but the sun was not visible. How you can have Golden Age without sun? I don't get it. What says Jungara for canopy? Most of the three how to say arbor. You say that the upper ornament of the bed, upper. Come on, I say board like a board roof. Jungara says corona, crown. Let's put this. Canopy. Long corona means this, the tree, how to say, so that the part of the tree with the... What the fuck? I cannot show a fucking tree here. What? Fucking means this man. Want als inte så lång bij lumpise. I cannot find the fucking three many. So this means the fucking lump corona. Like a fucking crow, how to say. This part. translates for when I write it here. Arbore, wapensimulator arbore. Arbore in the Latin term for that part of the tree. Romani aren't using that. This. But Lumb is interesting. Lumb is in Latin is Lumbi when uterus woman. Okay, you know when came out the kid or vagina from belly, how to say. Probably all right. I don't. So Corvin again, Corvin Corona Ungara, Corona is Crow. Probably was the first king Ungara king Crow. Maybe it's about the sun darkening, but when the sun is eclipsed, you can still see the light like this. You know, here is, let's say, eclipsed, and here you can see the light. So maybe black crown. That's why Ungaran crown is hunniger, black, current, chair, care is black in Slavic. It's connected to other black things. Look, man, was fucking bad. So it goes to this, you know, this word similarities and shit. Honor, betulat. Here the leader is Bulchu. 50 leader is Bulchu. So there's the bullet chelators, you know, like betulat. Honor. You know? Meanwhile, this is the Paga-Ungars bitten by Germans. Historically, let's say, versus Germans occupied Vienna, new place, Neustadt, Bechuihaie, Corvinus, Raven, goes to Ravenna dies, Honoris, the Honoris Bechulat. We had bullshit leader. Also August 10, August 15, August 14, 17. These things are the same, but should be decoded, man. I cannot I'm not even intellectual, how to say, because somebody's intellectual, I guess, has better view, or he can connect himself easily to another intellectual field. Let's say, I don't know, let's say you are a mechanic engineer, you are I don't know, philosopher. You can connect yourself more easily to history or languages or literature, what to say. But I'm just a simple high school made 12 classes, how you say it in West. 12 years of school, elementary, high school, how you say. I don't have a university. Twelve years. Water school is 12 years. Giza is crazy. So Vapor can become Giza also. Can be a sheep, can be Eden. It's a bigger thing, man, is good. And not some stone fucking, I don't know what there. Or Noah comes with a sheep also. So Noah is at least some, let's say the whites, Jesus said, all Caucasians, Anunnaks. So Enki and Anunnaki is coming from somewhere. They had catastrophes on when that's the Noah's to the Bigfoot and probably maybe not even about just white. So we don't know the ancient times stand up, how to say it, of races on the earth. We don't know shit. We resetted probably they cleansed out total races which were other races, and they just left us with, I don't know, Chinese and Arabs and blacks and, you know. Alright, I just wanted this man. Matthias beurde, Paulette J, beurde which imitates metal letters. But if I say Matthias is the mass, let's say. Je miss out there. But Corvinus, what can be copying, I don't know. His father is Jonas Noah, Noah's son, how to say. Enki's son, Enki, Enos, Janos. Matusalem, what? Matusalem is other Methuselah. He was born in Fisher Zodiac. Fisher Hungarian is Pole. Pole means dice also. Hullu is a raven. You know, it's the same words. But we have hullu theory, hole in English. Hole in Ungaran is where. Mara. Mary C. So we don't know shit. We just see the similarities, but oh, alright, that's it.